Everybody, welcome to SE 301, Intro to Collaborative Teaching and Special Education. My name is Craig Winship. I'll be your instructor in this class. I wanted to go over a few things quickly so that you'll have an idea of what my expectations are. If you'll click on the Start Here documents, you'll find several things. Let's look at the schedule first. The schedule contains all the assignments and when they're due, how many points they're worth, etc. Make sure that you read through each one of the modules that's coming up. The due date over on the side is posted for each module, and they're due on Mondays. Every Monday during the term. You'll notice that on the very last one, the final will be due the day after. They will all the exams will come online a week ahead of time, so you have plenty of time to get that done. But if you have any questions about anything when something's due, I will be sending you an email each week just letting you know, and also right here in the schedule we'll be using that. Okay, your book is important in this course. Make sure that you get one. All right, moving back, let's look at the syllabus right quick. On the syllabus, it gives you my cell phone number if you need anything. It gives you where my office is located, etc. Their textbook is the Friend and Cook version of Interactions, Collaborative Skill for School Professionals, the 9th edition. You need to get the book. It's going to be very difficult because the activities are based on things that come out of the book. If you scroll through the syllabus, you'll see several ideas about what's going into the course. You already know you're in an online course, so you know what you need. You also should know that by now you have Microsoft Office 365. Make sure that you're using that. Make sure that you're posting your responses in a document form or a PDF. Let's see. Moving on down some more. Grades are posted here, same as every other course, I'm sure, 90 to 100s an A, etc. Looking down a little farther, we'll see that you do have access to the library. Let's see. Assignments. This is big. Assignments received after the given deadline, which is Monday at midnight, will be subject to an automatic deduction of 20% of the maximum points per day or a score of 0 after 5 days. This is very important. You don't have to let me know ahead of time. I'm going to be a day late. Please give me one extra day. This is what's going to happen. You're going to get a 20% deduction unless you have a valid medical excuse and you let me know ahead of time. Looking down at the bottom, it says requests for extensions must be made in writing via email to your professor before the deadlines, not afterwards, and accompanied by the written documentation and proofs of hospitalization, etc. Make sure that you follow that. If your computer goes down and your computer doesn't work, that's not an excuse for an extension. Make sure you have backup plans just in case. If you forgot one or you were busy or things came up, we all knew when you signed up for your course, we all knew that this is courses that you need to complete in a timely manner, so make sure that you're getting that stuff done. After the 5th day of late, your score is exhausted and you'll receive a 0 for that one. So make sure that doesn't apply to you. Make sure that you are getting your work in plenty of time. Mondays at midnight is the deadline to submit your work to be on time. You may submit it earlier. If you get finished early, by all means, submit it a little bit earlier. Okay, moving on. That's our Start Here documents. The other things in there which you want to read through and see what you got. All right, about your structure, that's just me. That's my office. That's where I'm at. It just gives you a brief background. I've been in public schools for 33 years, and I've been at the University of West Alabama on campus. This is my 2nd year, but I've been teaching courses online since 2017. You'll see my office hours and my office location if you need to come by, but since it's an online class, give me an email, shoot me a text, and I'll help with anything that you need. Okay. Please make sure you look over the instructions on how to complete a discussion board post. It goes into quite a good bit of detail is how I want you to do your posts. I even gave you a sample of one that would score perfect every single time, and I gave you great examples of how you would score practically nothing with good job, well done. That's what I do. That's not what you do. Make sure that you're actually commenting on your classmates' post. Okay. Learning Module 1. Let's look at this one to start with. Before you begin, it just tells you what you're looking for. Instructions tells you what things are here. Here's your resources for your PowerPoints and your introductory snap. I've done a video on that. Make sure you look at that before you post it. It's actually included in there. The discussion activity Once you click on, you've got your instructions. This is your activity. Make sure you read through your activity. Make sure that you respond to each one of the ideas that it's asking you to provide. And when you're finished, comment on the work of others, 2 of them. There will be plenty for you to comment on. And I even put it in here again. Comments like "you did great" and "I totally agree," that's not going to get you many points. So make sure that you're putting some time into this. A 500-word reflection paper in APA format. APA format is easy to find on the web if you don't have a copy of the APA manual. 500 words is basically a page and a half, 2 pages. So that might seem a lot longer than it is, but it's really not. And every one of my activities are graded with a rubric. So when you click on graded with a rubric, it tells you exactly how each thing is going to get scored. You can see this is how you score exemplary on that post. This is how you score exemplary on the second part. And this is how all the way through. How do you get exemplary? Don't worry about needs improvement or developing. You should be shooting for exemplary every single time. Okay, that's kind of gets us through. As you look down, there's going to be other things. I've got some videos posted in there that will help you respond to your Module 1 case study. When you click on this, it'll take you right on into your information, and it'll let you know there's view your instructions. I click on my instructions, and there's my activity. If I click on the PDF, it'll download, and I can work on it from there. If not, I gave you the scenario. I also said use your star sheets. You need to go into the video, into the link, to find what the star sheets are, so that you can use them in your work. Okay. All right. Several of the activities have changed from this course to the summer when I offered SE 301 the last time. So make sure that you are following your work. Make sure that you're not running to sites that will help you with like Course Hero, because that's in the syllabus as well. Those won't help you at all if your work is used by someone else. So make sure that you're reading over your case, taking your time, and handling your assignments. If you have any questions, let me know, but that should get you started in the course. Do great. I'm hoping every one of you makes an A, without a doubt. But number one, we want to make sure that you are prepared for the students that you'll be teaching. In the end, those are the ones that matter most. Whether you learn how to teach them, you learn methods to teach them, you learn strategies, this is what we're doing this for, is so that your students that you have in the future will do fantastic because of the knowledge that you have. If you have any troubles or any issues, please let me know.